Do you need to make a narrated PowerPoint presentation? You're in the right place, at least if you're using a PC and Windows. PowerPoint for Mac doesn't work for this because when you try to turn the narrated presentation into a video, you lose the audio. So if you're using a Mac, you can do something similar to this in Keynote.
The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have your microphone set up properly. Make sure your headset or external microphone is plugged into the computer. Then we need to make sure that the computer knows to use that device to record your audio. Click the Windows Start button and select Control Panel. Click Hardware and Sound and then Manage Audio Devices. Click the Recording tab and select the headset or microphone you wish to use. It should have a green check mark next to it. If there are other devices listed in the Recording tab, right-click to disable them. Next, we need to test the recording sound level to make sure it's loud enough. Click on the Start button again, but this time go to All Programs and then Accessories. Select Sound Recorder. Click Start Recordings. Say a sentence into your microphone, like, "This is my narrated presentation, blah blah blah," and click Stop Recording. Save the file and double-click to play it in your default media player with the volume on your computer and on the player set in the middle.
Let's say my voice seems a little quiet. Maybe I can speak louder and get a little closer to the mic. If that's not enough, I'll need to turn up the sound level on the mic.
I close out of the sound recorder and click the Start button. Control Panel, Hardware and Sounds, Manage Audio Devices, and the Recording tab. I make sure my microphone is highlighted before I click the Properties button and the Levels tab. Then I'll turn the sound level up a bit. You should probably test it again, but in the interest of time here, I won't. In PowerPoint, open the finished presentation you'd like to narrate.
Don't use Insert and Audio, because this won't allow you to create a video that automatically plays the audio and slides together.
Click on the Slideshow tab and make sure Play Narrations, Use Timings, and Show Media Controls are checked. Click on the little down arrow in the Record Slideshow tool. In the drop-down list, choose Start Recording from Beginning. A pop-up window will ask, what do you want to record? Check Slide and Animation Timings because we want to record the timing of the change from one slide to the next. Then check Narrations and Laser Pointer because we want to record narration. If the Narrations and Laser Pointer option is grayed out and you can't select it, it's probably because your microphone is not plugged in or not set up properly. Choose Cancel and go back to double check your microphone settings. Before you record, if you want to use your PowerPoint notes as you speak, print them out or have them open on a second monitor or a separate device like a tablet. You won't be able to see them in PowerPoint because the recording is done while your presentation is in full screen mode. Actually, it's a good idea to write out a script when you can.
A script helps to keep you focused, and if you include it, it makes your presentation accessible for everyone, like students with auditory and learning disabilities, as well as non-native English speakers.
Now we're all set up and we can start recording. Click Start Recording. The presentation will open in full screen slideshow mode and recording will begin automatically. There should be a small recording toolbar in the upper left-hand corner where you can pause recording at any time. You can use the right arrow in this toolbar to move to the next slide. The timing of the slide advance and the narration are recorded simultaneously. You could also use the right arrow key on your keyboard to advance, or left-click your mouse, or even press the spacebar, whatever's most comfortable. While recording a slide, if you decide right then that you want to record the audio again for that slide, click on the repeat arrow, the arrow that's turning back in the recording toolbar. The recording will pause and the timer will return to 0. Click Resume Recording to re-record the audio for that current slide, and then you can move on to the next slide by clicking the arrow. When you're done recording the slide or the entire presentation, press the Escape button on your keyboard to stop. You could also click on the close button, the X in the recording toolbar, or right-click on the slide and choose End Show. Each slide with an audio recording should now have an audio icon on it. If you're all done recording the narration and wish to go back and re-record a slide, select the slide and in Slideshow tab, click the arrow next to Record Slideshow. This time, instead of clicking Start from the beginning, click Start Recording from Current Slide. When you're finished re-recording the audio for that slide, press the Escape button on your keyboard to stop. If you want to keep re-recording a number of slides in a row, continue advancing with the right arrow and stop when you're finished. You will record over the original narration for those slides. If for some reason you want to just delete the recording for a slide, go to the Slideshow tab, click on the down arrow next to Record Slideshow, and choose Clear at the bottom to delete the narration from one slide or from the entire presentation. Now you're all done with your narrated presentation. You could post the PowerPoint file as is, but students won't necessarily know that there's narration to listen to and might miss it. Instead, we recommend saving it as a video that will play all the content continuously. So to save your presentation as video, go to the File tab and click Save and Send. Then click Create a Video.
Click the down arrow next to Computer and HD displays and choose the middle size for Internet and DVD.
Make sure that the Use Recording Timings and Narrations selection is selected. By timings, they mean the timing of the slide changes. Click Create Video. The video will automatically be saved in the same folder as your PowerPoint file with a .wmv extension.
After you're done making your presentation, you can learn how to embed it in Blackboard for your students in another tutorial called How to Share Your Narrated PowerPoint.